Hey friends, it's Brittany. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another part of the Sims 4 Zombie Apocalypse. So we are back and we are currently looking at Tamara. So just really quickly, I wanted to say something because it's really funny. I was watching this series with my cousin and my sister, and my cousin thought that Tamara's name was Tomorrow at first. And I was like, no, her name's Tamara. And then every time I would say Tamara's name, she would just be like, nope, it's Tomorrow. And so she'd call her Tomorrow instead of Tamara. And so I just needed you guys to know that if I accidentally call her Tomorrow, it is because of my sister. But I just thought that was funny and I wanted to share it with you guys. But we are back and I played through the night. Right now we are just currently looking at Tamara. She is actually talking to Hope, who is very sad because she's hungry. Let me just throw the walls up. But Tamara is talking to Hope because she just kind of wants to apologize for what she said. She had obviously the night to think about it. You know, her and Corey took turns on watch, and she had plenty of time to think about what she said, and she feels awful for it. So she just wanted to first thing apologize to Hope because you know, she was in the wrong and she knows that, and so she just wants Hope to know that she's really sorry for what she said. And I think Hope is kind of accepting it. Like she was kind of freaking out about it, but now that she hears Hope apologize, like I think that that means a lot to her because she was worried, and I feel like it's kind of eased some of her worries. I think she wanted to like Tamara. Like I think Tamara is, besides Amber and her niece, obviously, Tamara is really the only person she can talk to. She feels like she can talk to. So I think that it was kind of bumming her out that Tamara said that because, like, I don't know, I think she liked her. And even though Tamara and Hope are very different people, I think that in the circumstances, like in the real world, they would not be friends. But I think in these circumstances, they are kind of becoming a little bit closer, and they've only known each other for a couple days. But I just feel like in this instance, it feels as if you've known someone for years, and you also have this special kind of bond with them because you're surviving with them. Tamara's like, I really did not mean anything that I said. She's like, I have a habit of just talking sometimes and not thinking before I speak, and I'm so sorry. And Hope's like, I appreciate your apology. It actually means a lot to me that you're apologizing, and I accept your apology. So Corey's just telling them that, they should maybe go check the next door house because Amber didn't obviously have time to check the house before, like, while she was getting Alicia's, so there could be some, like, food over there or anything and stuff like that. And they've checked this house, there's nothing in it. And I mean, it's useful because it's keeping us safe right now, but they haven't found anything useful in it, like food and stuff. So they're like, we really need to go get some food. Like this, it's important. Obviously, we're gonna die if we don't have it. So Corey's like, I'll just go next door by myself. I'll look. I'll find hopefully some good things. Maybe the zombie has left. And Tamara's like, no, let me come with you. It's safer if we go in pairs, and also it'll get done faster. Like, we'll be able to search more of the house if we're together, if there's two of us. So I'll come with you. And Hope's like, I can come too. And Tamara's like, no, you stay here because if something happens while we're not here, like, having more people here is important, and also your niece is here. So I think that it'd be okay if you stay here and we'll go next door, and we'll see if there's anything there that we can grab. So, Hope, she wants to help and stuff, but she doesn't argue. She's like, okay, I'll stay here. Because Tamara is right. Like, Amber, God bless her soul. I mean, she did get away from that zombie, but she's not really the fighting type. So if something were to happen here, it's really important that Hope is here, and also her niece is here. So I think with this decided, I think Corey and Tamara are going to make their way next door in hope, like, pray to God that there's some food. They have made it into the next door house, and as you can see, Tamara's a little nervous because she kind of wants to prove herself. Like, she's very ambitious, and she wants to prove that she's Like, she can do more than just sit on her ass, and she wants to prove that to everyone. So that's why she wanted to come and she wanted to help. But at the same time, like, now that she's here, she's kind of like shitting her pants because she's a little scared. Probably more than a little scared, but she'll never tell you. Obviously, like, they're both still pretty scared because they don't know if the zombie's still in the basement. So I think what I'm gonna have them do, I think I'm gonna have Tamara still search, but I'm gonna send Corey into the basement to see if the zombie is still there. So Corey found the zombie. It's still in the basement where Amber said she saw it, and he's like, I have to do something about this. If me and Tamara are gonna feel safe scavenging in this house, like, I have to do something about this. And he remembers that I can't remember which one found it, but they did find a machete before. So Amber found it, I think. I think Amber found it and gave it to Corey. So he remembers that he has that, and he's going to hope this works. Because again, they don't know like everything about the zombies. They don't really know how to kill them. So he's gonna basically just kind of hope this works, but he's not sure if it will. I don't know why we're going all the way around the area to do it, but it's fine. So he comes over to the zombie and he uses the machete and he slices him up. And he's like, did that work? I don't actually know. But the zombie is on the ground. They don't really know how the virus or whatever it is spread. They don't know if they've seen it be transferred through bites. They know that, but they don't know if it's with the blood, like if you get blood on you, or if you somehow ingest it, can you turn that way? Or, can you turn if you've just been like scratched or something? They don't know. Tamara has heard the commotion downstairs, so I think she's gonna come run down here. Obviously, Corey has killed before. He was in prison for murder. We don't know who he murdered, why he murdered it. However, he did, in his backstory, he did say that he had a good reason for it, but do you ever have a good reason to murder someone? Probably. So anyways, Tamara's gonna run down here, but yeah, he has murdered someone before. He would definitely rather him kill the zombie than anyone else, and this doesn't mean that he's some hardcore killer. Like, he's still affected, as you can see, but he's still glad that it was him, and Tamara's gonna come down here and just kind of be like, what the hell happened to you? And then she's gonna look over and see, hello, and see the zombie's dead. And they haven't done this. Like, they've smashed their heads with bottles and stuff like that, but they haven't killed one yet. Like, she's not like shocked, like, oh my god, like, this man is a murderer, because he had to do it. She knows that. But she's still shocked. I mean, he's covered in blood, so it's a little shocking. At least it looks to be dead. They can't be too sure. I feel like Corey's just gonna be like, you know what, you go back upstairs. Continue looking around for things. I'll handle this down here. I can mop up the blood. Oh my... Hi, Grim. Obviously, we still have to go through all this because it's still Sims at the end of the day. But I'm gonna have tomorrow just search for some useful items. Oh my god, Corey, put the knife away! I hate that this is gonna, like, turn them into, like, cold-blooded killer. This is kind of a badass picture, though. I'm not gonna lie. I've never really played with the extreme violence mod, so I don't really know, like, the ins and outs of it. But, oh, she found some food. Perfect. And we're gonna continue searching for useful items. So, the zombie has been killed. I need to stop controlling the zombie. Hello, how do I do it? How do I stop them from, like, doing the thing with the knife? Because it's gonna get annoying. I feel like she's like, you're gonna have to clean yourself up before we go back. Like, like, how insane you look right now. Like, you need to clean yourself up. Cover stench with body spray. Can I clean off the blood? Like, maybe if I have him calm himself down? I have no idea. I've never used this mod, really. I could have him twerk. I don't know if that's gonna solve our problems, though. Oh, there it is. Scrub the blood off. Okay, I'm gonna have him do that. I guess we can kind of pretend he's doing it downstairs in the actual bathroom. He's not though, but we're gonna have to pretend. Okay, he's got the blood off of him. Now she'll probably stop reacting like that. I don't know. We have 2 foods here. He has 1 food and some deodorant. This really just is not enough. Okay, let's maybe come back downstairs and search a little bit more down here. Although, like, they're not really finding that much, which is a little, unfortunate. I see they're not finding anything else. He found a chocolate chip cookie, but, like, that's about it. I think he's gonna maybe give the chocolate chip cookie to Tamara. Just because maybe he feels a little guilty that she had to see, the dead body. Although she'd definitely be like, I'm a big girl, I can handle it. But I just think that he's gonna give this to her as kind of like an apology. He's like, here, I found this cookie. She's like, oh, thanks. I'm also gonna have him maybe cover stench with body spray. I don't know. Oh, is that what the deodorant is? I don't know. Also, here, go ahead and eat that apple. And Tamara can have her cookie. I think I'm gonna have Corey come talk to her just a bit because they don't really know each other that much, that well, that much. Let's just kind of get to know each other. So just fun activities. He's bored. They're just gonna talk for a little bit while Tamara eats her cookie, and then they need to go back home. They've actually spent all day over here, which isn't what I planned to do. And they're actually getting along. Like, I feel like Corey definitely judged Tamara, like, prematurely because you look at Tamara and you experience her, like, personality, and you're thinking she's stuck up, she's shallow, she's, all these certain things that, one could assume about her, but, talking to her has made him realize that she's actually more fun to hang out with than he thought. And, he thinks that she's kind of funny and that she actually has a better personality than he initially thought. And, he feels bad that he prematurely judged her, but he's like, I'm just glad that I'm taking this time to actually get to know her. The 2 of them are leaving the house now and they're gonna head back home. Obviously, there is zombies like right outside, but I'm hoping that they can get past and be completely fine. We'll see though. Okay, she didn't come after us. Luckily, we only live right next door, so it doesn't take us very long. Like, they could have honestly just like hopped the fence or something. Obviously, we're gonna let them in. We're not gonna keep them out there. So y'all come in and move this back. They've been gone all day, obviously, like I said. So they're glad to see them back, but Amber isn't talking to her brother still. Like, they're still not talking. So I think that she's gonna be like, hey, I'm glad you guys are back. But then she's just gonna go sit down. Like, she's not on speaking terms with her brother. And I'm gonna have Tamara kind of fill Hope in on, like what they got up to. And I'm gonna have Corey come in here and just kind of try and talk to his sister. Ah, yes, let's go to prom. He feels really bad about what he said and he wants to apologize and kind of make it known to her that he is sorry. So he's like, hey, I just wanted to come talk to you because, I'm really sorry about what I said. I was such a dick and I take it back. I never meant it. And I just want you to know that I love you so much. And Amber, she kind of appreciates the apology, but at the same time, she's still hurt from it. So she's like, okay. And she doesn't say anything else. And he's like, please forgive me. Like, I need I need to hear you say that you forgive me. And she's like, look, I'm just not there yet. Like, I'm still pissed at you. I'm still upset. I'm still hurt. Um, I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad that you guys are safe. But I can't accept your apology right now. And I think with that, she's gonna come back in here with, Hope. Or not Hope, Alicia. And obviously this hurts him because that's his baby sister. and he knows that he shouldn't have said what he said, and he feels terrible about it. Also, are his eyebrows black? They should be brown. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Um, he knows that what he said was wrong and he shouldn't have said it, but he's hurt that his sister isn't forgiving him yet. But he needs to realize that he was in the wrong, so he has to wait for her to kind of come to terms with it. Like, it's not about him, it's about her. So it's about 11 p.m. and everyone's asleep except for these two. Tamara was on first watch and Hope couldn't sleep, so she came in here and just kind of took Tamara company, and they're just talking. And Tamara can sense that something's kind of bothering Hope, and she asks about it, and Hope's like, I'm just worried about my dad. Like, I don't know if he is okay. I don't know if he's alive or if anything happened to him, and it's really bothering me that I don't know. I have to put Alicia first. I have to make sure that she's okay, but like that's my dad, Like I'm so worried about him. Tamara's like, "Well, why don't I go and scope the place out and make sure that it's safe?" And Hope's like, "No, no, 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 no. You're not going. It is not safe for just you to go." She's like, "You're not you don't need to do that. Like you don't need to do that." And Tamara's like, "No, I want to do it." She's like, "I can tell how much it's bothering you, and I know you, I can just tell how much you love your dad, and I want to do this for you. Consider it another apology for me being a dick." And Hope's like, "You don't know. That's okay. I've already accepted your apology." Tamara's like, "It's okay. Maybe Corey will go with me. It'll be fine." Hope's like, "No, no, no. I can't ask him to do that either." She's like, "I'll go and I'll scope the place out, but I just need you guys to watch Alicia, please." And Tamara's like, "You're not going alone. Like, if I couldn't go alone, you're not going alone. I'll come with you. We can both go. We can scope the place out. Alicia will be fine here with Corey and Amber. Alicia loves Amber, so she'll be safe. They'll keep her safe. I know they will. And we can go and we can scope the place out and see if it's safe. If, we can even go check on your dad. And if he's okay, then we can bring him back here with us and we can all decide as a group if we want to go to your house or wherever." Hope's like, "Okay, you're right. It's not going, it's just going to keep bothering me that I don't know if my dad's okay or not. The not knowing is what is completely like destroying me. I can't focus on anything else. So knowing will be like either way, if he's okay, if he's not, the knowing will help." And Tamara's like, "Yeah, okay, it's settled. We'll go first thing in the morning. We'll make our way there and we can check on your father." So it's the next morning, and Tamara and look at her face. Tamara and Hope are kind of just telling everyone their plan and how they're gonna go. Oh, look, Amber looks worried. How they're gonna go find Hope's dad and hope that he's okay. When they find him, she emphasizes when they find him. They're gonna bring him back here, and then everyone can decide as a group if we want to stay here or if we want to go. If we want to go to Hope's house. Corey just does not like this. He's like, "How about I just go?" Hope's like, "You don't know the way." Tamara doesn't even know the way. I didn't want her to go by herself, partly because of that, but mostly because it wasn't safe to just go by yourself. Hope's like, "I wanted to go by myself, but Tamara wouldn't let me. So me and Tamara are gonna go, and I need you to stay here, Corey, because I know that you'll protect Alicia, and I need her. I can't let her come with. So I really need you to watch her, please. Like that would mean the world to me if you could watch her, you and Amber, and we'll be back." Corey's worried because he is starting to like the two of them. He knows, that him and Hope kind of got into a little argument in the last part, but that was mostly just because tensions were high and emotions were high. That wasn't like personal. It was mostly just, guilt, mostly. And I think that he is starting to like these two. At first he wasn't thrilled to group up with them. He just wanted to focus on finding his sister, but he is kind of growing to like them, and he doesn't want anything to happen to them, so he's worried. He's the type of person that's like, if I can keep everyone safe, like I'll put myself in danger. And so he's not thrilled, but he knows that Hope's dad's important to her, and he knows that Hope's gonna go regardless. So he's like, okay, I'll stay here. I'll look after Alicia. Don't worry, she will be fine. And just please promise me that you guys will be safe. And Tamara's like, we'll be safe. She's like, I doubt that we'll use them or need them, but we have machetes. Amber's not saying anything because she's worried as well, but she doesn't want to worry Hope. She doesn't want to worry Alicia because Alicia hasn't said anything. She's kind of taking it all in and processing it, but I think she's gonna, tell her aunt, like, she's probably like, Aunt Hope, let me come with you. I can help. I want to see if Grandpa's okay. And Hope's like, no, you need to stay here. It's not safe for you. And Alicia's like, it's not safe for you either. And Hope's like, that's not the point. And she's like, I need you to be safe. I will bring Grandpa back and he'll be safe too. And Alicia's like, do you promise? And Hope's like, I promise. They are all in the entrance saying their goodbyes and saying, to be careful and stuff. Hope's giving her niece a hug and she's like, I'll be back before you know it. Please be good for Corey and just stay close to them. I don't want anything to happen to you. And she's like, I will. I'll stay close to them. I'll behave. I promise. Please hurry back with Grandpa. And Hope's like, I will. I'll be back before you know it. They don't know if it's safe, on the way to Hope's house. They don't know. They don't know what's awaiting them. So they are worried. But they are going to go because it's important. And they both know, well, Tamara knows that it's important to Hope. So this is not where I wanted to end the part, but I keep getting error codes every time I try and load in. Even if I try and load into the others back at the house, I keep getting the error code. I don't know why. I even tried loading into a completely different family. I tried loading into the Goths. It did the same thing. So I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna try and figure this out. So unfortunately, the video is gonna have to end here. I didn't plan on ending it here, and it's kind of a cliffhanger, and I'm very sorry for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this fart. Sorry, I'm a 12-year-old. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.